don't see Matteo Jorgenson. I don't see him holding them off like this from here.
Have we seen anything of Michael Matthews lately?
I was going to say I haven't seen him.
Is my habitual answer to who do you think is going to win this bike race is Michael Matthews?
Who's not there?
I haven't seen.
Well, hang on, Hutch. When was the last time you did see him? I don't recall seeing him much at all.
I have seen him, but it's been a while.
Yeah. I better give you a winner before it's too late. You've gone for De Lie. I mean, I may as well just pick Pogačar. You've gone De Lie. It's so obvious. I'm just going to say Pogačar. Sorry about that, everyone. Take your pick at home. I always think it's something I want to keep encouraging. Always, any bike race, 10k to
if
go.
I could see a bit more presence of Israel Premier Tech, I'd be talking about Stevie Williams, but I haven't seen very much of them either. It's been the same handful of teams you've seen at the front for the last 2 laps.
Yeah. There are, though, and I say it again because I want to try and make myself look clever here in case it happens. There are quite a lot of Movistar jerseys in the front third of that group, more than I thought were there. And Aaron Barru was 4th in this race last year. He is the Spanish road race champion this year. He is the kind of guy, actually, who could survive up that drag and then pop up and win it.
It certainly is.
Let's see. This is a great move, though, by Jorgenson. It was a hard attack right the way down the outside of the road. No one managed to get on his wheel. Everyone had a look across at it, but that's the way you do it, Hutch, isn't it?
Yeah, it was textbook. I mean, it was just a little bit of a lull on the group, and he went for it once and went for it hard.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of the patient attack. And he wait, bang.
Well, you know what? Look behind. Well, there they come, but 7k to go. Big arse.
So don't see it working, because he probably needs to be still pulling out that gap faster than he is. It just clicks 14, 15. And if he gets to sort of 30 seconds, I mean, he's going to need 30, 40 seconds at the bottom of that climb.
Yeah, such a big breakthrough year for him. We're watching Aros de Plus rocking and rolling those pedals over. Big tall Ineos Grenadiers rider. Right, who's he working for then? Who is Laurens de Plus working for?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, I tell you what, this would be a wonderful way of kind of shutting up all the talk about them this week. They were to get the win, but I mean, he's rolling the big one on the front there.
He's not doing that for fun.
No.
Who's the?
I can see. Is that Ben Swift? I think Ben Swift is about 10th or 12th place. And Ben Swift was going well last week in Tour of Britain as well, so he might be carrying some form into this. Sheffield is there, right in the middle. So Magnus Sheffield and Ben Swift. Sheffield in the middle, Swift off to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Gosh, it's easy to forget what a brilliant spring Matteo Jorgenson had, isn't it? Not just winning Paris-Nice, but also winning Glasgow-Vlaanderen as well. He was up there in a number of the big classics too. Fantastic start to the season this year.
Pace has gone off this slightly.
Yeah.
But clearly not too concerned about Jorgenson. Where they're riding.
No. Romain Bardet up at the front as well, with DSM Firmenich Post-NL, so maybe he does fancy doing something.
Your Kevin Vermaak suggestion from a few kilometres ago isn't the stupidest thing I've heard anybody say today.
No, there he is as well, just on the left-hand side there, the DSM Firmenich Post-NL rider. Always goes well in this kind of terrain. Quite a bulky, chunky, powerfully built guy, but climbs well, as does Arnaud De Lie, sitting second wheel there. I have to say, Hutch, your pick of Arnaud De Lie is looking good, looking better all the time. He doesn't seem to have had any real problems today either, despite everything that's gone on in the last couple of laps. He
got caught the wrong side of a split once. But apart from that, I mean, he's taken a fair bit of wind, is the only thing, as we've sort of talked about this a few kilometres ago. We've seen an awful lot of his face.
Yeah. Now come Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe on the outside as well. Max Schachmann is the third of their riders. Sobrero at the front, if I'm not mistaken, too. Don't tell me this is when we start to see Entourage Wanty coming, getting back to where they were. They did so much early on, didn't they? Now, is that Gourmet on the outside moving up? Yes, it is. He's got a teammate looking for him, but Gourmet's having to go the long way around. There he is.
He's on the outside of the league. He's in the wind at the minute. You can see him.
Yeah.
could see him a second ago. Alaphilippe still tucked in there nicely.
Yes, he is indeed. But at the moment, the American, Matteo Jorgenson, is holding them off.
Yeah,
if they stop...
No, they're catching him.
No?
Well, he's gone from 17, 16, 15, 14. He's down to 12, 13 now, assuming that the GPS is giving us the right split. They're going to catch him probably before the climb, to be honest. The climb's a kilometre away.
Yeah, absolutely. And it goes up in a couple of steps, and as we know, we're starting to get into it. The last 3 kilometres are all uphill anyway, all the way to the line.
Binion Germoy's right back at the bike race.
Yes, he is.
I'm glad we wrote him off 10 kilometres ago.
Exactly. He's right there.
We know nothing.
No, exactly that. So Jorgenson leads on to what will be the gradual start of the climb. It just climbs ever so slightly, and then we get into it. 3k onwards, it is uphill all the way to the line. Let's watch. So Arnaud De Lie is sitting in about 7th or 8th place back. Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe looked like they were bringing up somebody. I couldn't quite figure out who it was. They've drifted out of it a little bit more now. A lot of individuals up there. Germain finding himself, third wheel from the front with no support at the moment, but he's made his way up there in good time. Maybe Billy Germain is a great pick for today. Well, we know he is in terms of his normal best. He would be right up there.
It just seemed weird. We had Intermarché and nothing but for the first half of the race, and then it was vanished.
Here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting grippy. Two of the... Hello, Alaphilippe, who's at it. So Julien Alaphilippe starts to open up. Little gap, and one of the Lotto Destiny riders who's following him, that is not Van Hills. Here goes Alaphilippe going full crack this time. Looking over his shoulder. On the drops, Alaphilippe. Maxime Van Hills coming across to it, but he's being covered as well. This is good packing by Lotto Destiny.
Is that Pogačar chasing?
Yes, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Pogačar in third, they're fourth in that group. Van Hills looking to go over the top of Alaphilippe. Alaphilippe, has he got a second dig? It was one of the things I noticed at the Tour of Britain with Alaphilippe. He's got a really powerful one punch. He would usually be able to do 2 of them, but I think that second punch at the moment is missing. I might be wrong.
He didn't open his mouth for the first one.
No. So, Tadej Pogačar in this group, Maxime Van Hills, Julien Alaphilippe, Matteo Jorgenson, and there is Arnaud De Lie closing up by himself to his own teammates. I don't even know if they know that he wasn't on, but he is getting back on now, Hutch.
It certainly is. This is a very august group, isn't it? We've got Alaphilippe.
Absolutely. Here he goes again. It's almost as if he heard me suggesting he didn't have a second kick. There is that second kick, but what's in it? How much can he distance Tadej Pogačar? He's got Tadej Pogačar himself chasing him down, Hutch.
Tadej Pogačar hasn't had any trouble with that.
This is dangerous though, because De Lie is now tucked in this group. There he is. He doesn't need to do anything yet. He's got 2 teammates there. If Lotto Destiny mess this up, then they really have messed it up. Because Pogačar goes to the front. He doesn't want to act. By the looks of it, Pogačar doesn't necessarily want to lead yet either. So he is happy to leave this late, but a big sprint between Tadej Pogačar and Arnaud De Lie. I'd love to see it, and I think that is what we're about to see. Yeah. Pogačar going now, 2k to go. De Lie is just getting onto his wheel. So De Lie is trying to grapple, climbing-wise, with the guy who's already won the Giro and the Tour de France, and he's doing it. Look at this. Arnaud De Lie is arguably the best sprinter in the race, and he is hanging on to Tadej Pogačar. This is an amazing ride by the defending champion, the Belgian champion. Tadej Pogačar looks round, and he sees he's got the best sprinter in the race, locked on his wheel. Is there no limit to Arnaud De Lie's talents?
And that's just letting De Lie's teammates come back. So
yep. What a ride by Lotto Destiny. Amazing. Off they go, and De Lie doesn't have to do anything. He then forces, of course, Tadej Pogačar to chase. This is a fascinating 4-up at the front of the race. We're not even really seeing what's going on behind, but we've teased out the 2 big favourites, our 2 big favourites, Hutch as well, between De Lie and Pogačar. De Lie, I think, possibly just laying off a little bit to see if he can get the rush. I would not be surprised, if he takes a flyer here. But
1.4 Ks, it's early.
It is early. It is early. Now, Van Hills here. If anything, the Lotto Destiny boys now need to start their lead out from the breakaway, because that's what it is. They might not have been expecting that as they look round. It's a breakaway where they only have one rider to beat. Unfortunately, he's the best rider in the world right now, and that's Tadej Pogačar, going for the Triple Crown in just a couple of weeks' time. Well, he looks good so far. I don't think, Hutch, we've actually seen Tadej Pogačar go deep yet at all in this race.
No, I don't think he's pressed the accelerator to the floor yet, but he's got, he's won against 3. I mean, surely he can't win from this.
Well, there's the Flamme Rouge.
Stupid thing to say.
Well, he's got, exactly, 1 against 3. I said it before and I'll say it again. If Lotto Destiny don't get the win from this situation, then they've got something wrong. This is Maxim Van Hilst licking his lips. Now, he has to be, on paper, starting the lead out for De Lie. The problem is, I'm not sure De Lie wants to go just yet. That was a remarkable ride by De Lie to hang on to Pogačar where he was. Maybe it's not Pogačar's absolute sparkling best. This is his first race back since winning the Tour de France. They need to be careful, those 3, though, because there's other riders coming up who could overlap. Is that Michael Matthews? Is that? Hang on, let's have a look at who the Jayco Alula rider is.
No, I'm not sure.
No, it's not Matthews. It's not. Now the group is coming back together. Paul Lapierre, the French champion, looks round. He's right up near the front. And here comes, I think that's Govacar being led up as well. Pale Bilbao's there. And now we're going to start the sprint. And it looks like Tadej Pogačar is going to be quite happy to dust this in the sprint with the others. And who would bet against him doing exactly that too? De Lie hanging on to Pogačar's wheel. He wants to hang on to it. It looks like, at the moment, it's going to be the big push from... Let's see the Jayco Alula rider is, and here comes Tadej Benoot. Tadej Benoot rolling and rocking all over the place. It looks like some of the big favourites have been wiped out. Biniam Girmay on the outside as well. This is a massive move by, it's going to be one of the Jayco Alula riders. I'm just looking to see who it is. I don't think it is Matthews. If it is Matthews. Michael Matthews with his head down. Oh my gosh, he's gone and done it, Hutch. Oh, forgive me for not spotting the form. I tell you what, with his head down, I wasn't sure, but Bling has gone and done it. We were talking about where was he? Forget where was he? I didn't even spot who it was coming to the line. I was trying to...
He's been invisible.
Michael Matthews. Unbelievable. He's done it. He's the only rider to win 3 of these.
Halfway around the last lap, we're saying, is he still in the race?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, brilliant result.
Wow. What a ride by Michael Matthews. Apologies to fans at home there. I really messed that up. But with his head down, I thought it doesn't look like... You know how he's got normally quite a snappy sort of thrashing style in the sprint, but that was much more sort of, kind of power drag to the line. He gets the congratulations of Tadej Pogačar, but wow, Michael Matthews, the only rider to have won 3 editions of the Grand Prix de Quebec, and it is seemingly the race that suits his talents just absolutely perfect. Well, there you go. Maybe my idea of him being able to win a world title will come now. Maybe not this year.
And I tell you what, the team were anonymous all day. We didn't see anything from Jayco Alula until Michael Matthews arrived at the finish line.
Let's have a look at it from above, shall we, Hutch? So, Michael Matthews. Well, there we go. From here, you can spot the form of Michael Matthews. I was a little bit put off by Tadej Benoot coming over the top of him. I think it might have been Romain Gregoire as well. I need to see who the Groupama refugee rider is. Biniam Girmay on the left there as well. Persfernand Hagenes, I think it is for Visma Lease bike. And at this stage, it was looking like Bini Girmay had got it, but no, he'd run out of time. And he's got the 3 fingers in the air already.
Bini Girmay was second.
Yeah. I think it was Gregoire as well, the Groupama refugee rider there. Good ride by Tadej Benoot too. No, sorry, it wasn't. It was actually Rudy Mollard